Interesting. We have 3 people who have gone 21 points into utility. Commander people, Talith, and Infeed have all gone 21 points uh, into utility.
Kadur is a new meta. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, apparently. Yeah, Talith, 20.7% CDR at level 1. He hasn't even bought an item yet. Then that leaves... let's see, then we have... Let's see. Yeah, Commander is running at 10% CDR, and Infeed is floating at just above 10%.
All right. So yeah, do that. Kadur, man, that must be the strat. Karma doesn't believe in Kadur. Karma has 30. Let's follow the right side up, because everyone always follows the blue side up to the top. Look at Lulu. Lulu's like, got a little dragonfly hoo-ha behind her. Her hat has 2 little hats on it. She's got a curvy thing on a stick. Okay, that's enough of that. So, Clairvoyance shows exactly what's going on right there, so they know who's coming up to the top and where, helps them aim those abilities, and look at all that free damage they got on Confidarius right up there. Confidarius does kind of close the door, put up the Jumanji wall right there. People's gonna get up here, and enough time to interrupt that.
Oh, wow.
Netera, man, with the jump across everything right there. Fight starting off really quick here.
Armor getting that 4-man, wow, Painkiller going down, reviving. Otherwise, people just sort of low, cooldowns are down. Infeed picking off Netherari there.
And oh man, that airborne caught them all, held them up right over there for a little while. Talpid jumping over there, trying to get that shot off on Confidarius, but not able to secure that kill. Painkiller coming in to clean things up. Yes, he is. And they're going to turn around. Looks like they're going to get this point. No problem. Getting a point below 230. That's pretty quick for a competitive game.
Yeah. So, Gain coming down onto Buddha Rice. Buddha Rice, though, with his Vein mechanics...
Ooh, nice condemn.
Yeah. Taking a little bit of damage from the explosion. And he's going down. Oh no, wow.
What?
Nice save by Con... Oh, barely.
That tricked us.
Oh my god. So much...
Spider, you can't get the tower? Oh my god, it exploded in an ice ball. I'm scared. Alright. Okay, so down here in the bottom lane, they got a lot of people. A couple people are going to recall right now. Looks like red team here. Paizo and Child Sport. Panda's going to pick up that Storm Shield in the center of the map right there. That's going to help out a lot. That extra damage shield they can have. But more importantly, that extra damage output. They switch places. Everything's fine.
Yeah, so much damage coming out. Yeah, just for poking out. Game's slowing down a little bit. Things we need to be watching for. I think we should probably touch upon why everyone buys Grezes and Sweepers in Dominion.
Yeah, go for it. We got a little bit of downtime before the fight breaks out.
Yeah. Basically, Vision is king since there are no wards. For any ranged character, it's so that we don't face check into a bunch of melees. Looks like we've got a fight here. Painkiller jumping on.
Painkiller up at the top right there, gets forced back out of the fight. There's a True Shot Barrage, just some nice damage right there. Netera Man uses the repel there to get back out of the way. Spider Bomb going in, doing a little bit of damage right there. It's not quite in super dangerous, awesome territory yet.
Snare and stun missing.
And there's just been a lot of like little poke exchange up here. No big crazy fights other than that first one at the windmill right here. Looks like they're both content to just kind of let things chip away. Minions are going to eventually... Nope, Garrison happened.
Yeah, but landing that stun though. Wow, very nice repel.
Ooh, good Rumble, Cataclysm.
That Rumble ult coming down. Notably, the Rumble ult did not instantly burst down Confitarius. Oh wow, duel between Netherari and Infeed. Infeed barely survives.
Oh, so close. Talspay wanted that kill but couldn't get it though. Using that CV to see if there's anything up there in the bushes or not. And Rumble getting taken down, and they're just... Oh,
wow.
No!
Infeed the plays. Expert prediction there.
Infeed's like, wait a minute.
Clairvoyance, actually, would be more accurate. Talith PA getting taken down. I'll note that Confidarius was actually able to get another spell or two off because Rumble ult this last patch was changed to not burst and instead just do all of its damage over time. And so as a result, Confiteris was able to survive just a little bit longer as the burn killed him, although he was not able to get away. Now, Gain coming down. Vayne mechanics, absolutely insane. Not very nice. However, there's just too many people coming down south for Buddha to deal with. Counter gank coming down. Now, notably, Panzers was channeling the Pantheon ult, but then canceled that, showing that he thought that he knew that fight was going to be won with everyone else coming.
Very good arcane shift up there by Talith PA, being able to keep up with Lulu and kind of intercept a little bit, but he does get kind of blocked off by Panzers right there. But that ult, I'm not sure that was necessary. You had the root and the stun right there from Panzers. That ult might have been better saved for this engagement up here, so it's going to kind of hurt that it's missing. Looks like they're going to be okay, however. Confederares might... Nope. Minions, run! Confederares, run! He's fine. He's fine. He's safe.
Yeah. Confiteris just wanting to make sure that Talith's EC, he did not come up and get away in bursting him down. Now, if we can talk about this bot lane matchup for a second, Buddha is able to actually very effectively with Vayne dodge out Sauron's damage, and then also Karma has a hard time pressuring ranged characters.
Oh, yeah, nice!
Taking up the kill. But as you can just see, Buddha with just all the spamble tumble, able to just dodge all the inner flames coming out from Karma. But the thing is that because Karma can't pressure Buddha very well and can't kill, that means that Buddha's just going to keep getting gold and keep farming up, and a farmed Vayne is something that you do not want to deal with.
And not able to escape with the repel right there. Netherman does get a free trip back to the summoner platform. Now Armor being the focus target right there. Turns around, throws down the Cataclysm, blocks his Painkiller, and makes him take all that extra tower damage. Nice little move right there, I think. And yeah, Buddha Rice is the Vayne on NA. For anyone that is new to the broadcast, he doesn't get to play Vayne too often because Vayne is pretty comp specific. You kind of just can't throw Vayne in wherever and expect it to work because she is very, very gankable. Commander People's getting taken down up here at the top, but that was a 3v1. He overextended a little bit right there and paid for it, unfortunately. If your team is not with you, don't walk past the little doorway, please. It's not safe.
Actually, I'll note that Sauron actually picked the Karma into the Vayne. So I think the choice to throw Buddha down bot was a very smart one.
It looks like he is going to get ganked, and that's why be right there. Vayne, very gankable. She will die if you apply damage to her. Yeah. That's just the way it works.
Yeah, it's just the only hard part is getting the damage onto Vayne. And if you're really skill shot reliant, that's a bet. You're gonna have trouble.
Yep.
Top Armor taking so much damage.
I need 2 cameras. Somehow. Netherman retreating from the bottom, Sauron going with. Painkiller and Buddha Rice are a little bit higher on the health of the other guys, but they got that health relic there. Sauron looking low on mana.
No, we need to do the camera within a camera view. And just have somebody else just running the other camera.
Yes. Buddha Rice down there, standing back. No one's going for Buddha right there. Netherman kind of turns around and says, oh wait, and puts a little bit of damage that way, but it's a little bit too late. Vayne able to back out. And Vayne just got a lot of free auto attack in on that fight. So they're going to continue pushing on down here, higher up on the map. Confederares in a pretty bad spot right there. Gets boxed in with the Cataclysm. Confederares can't get out, unfortunately, and is going to get killed right there. Which is going to enable J4 to head up to the top. Jax is going up there to try and intercept. Buddha Rice barely alive, 25 hit points. Buddha Rice get out. That's not safe. There's the reveal. The minions. Oh, minions. What? Shield. What? Buddha dead.
Yep. I'll note, though, that Talith actually used his ult right as Confiteris died. So Talith is going to be without his ult for a little bit. However, Ezreal's ult does come off cooldown relatively quickly.
Pantheon picking up another kill up there in the top.
And looks... Gander, what are the Jellynecks going to have to do to be able to take this game back from Pex and be able to take it to a third game?
They are going to have to really manage this Jax and Pantheon thing. Look, the bottom lane, Vayne can be mitigated with some focus, and they have the people to be able to connect with Vayne. They have Elise who can repel over and drop a stun on her. They have J4 who can dash up and throw the Cataclysm. They can cover a lot of distance and get to Vayne. However, she's down on the bottom lane, and she's not going to be a problem up in these top-end fights. Talith, that was just rude. How could you do that, man? Firing off that True Shot Barrage, taking down Pantheon as he was trying to recall right in front of it. You don't recall in front of a loaded gun. That's not safe. Armor taking the damage right there.
Yeah.
Now,
Buddha, though, with that 1v1 against Sar and bot. Oh, man drop coming down. Boom! Spear of Justice.
There are two characters that synchronize really, really well with each other, and that is Jax and Pantheon, because both of them have a jump, both of them have a stun, both of them have a lot of attack damage. Now, with Lulu with the slow and Zyra with the snare, it's going to be able to keep a lot of control on the enemy and really let Jax and Pantheon pick their targets. If one of them gets focused, Lulu can just drop her abilities on that person, and if they stay on that target, it's going to buy them more time for DPS. If they switch to the other target, it's going to buy them more time for DPS.
Buddha with an amazing dodge of Armor's EQ combo down low, but Buddha just 1v4, not going to be able to do nearly enough.
Vayne doesn't have the crossbows.
Yeah, almost dropping. Yeah, so much pressure coming down bot lane. Or everywhere, actually. Oh, and Confiteris goes down.
Oh, another man not going to get tagged by that. Wouldn't have killed anyway, but it's always nice to see your passive land when you're playing as Zyra.
Yeah.
Infeed just hanging around. Infeed just applying pressure right here because Infeed, if Infeed tags someone with Glitter Lance, that's just more time that he's buying the top lane. Uh-oh.
Tagged.
You're it, Netherrare man. Pan just got stunned. Oh, Spider Bomb!
Boom.
Alright, down here at the bottom, though, Peoples. Oh, this is a good opening for J4 to be able to cause some hurt right there. And that's what I was looking for. He needs to get through, box him in, let Ezreal do that damage. Infeed able to just narrowly escape, though, has that shield and that speed boost. And Talfe still sitting back and firing.
Well, so Netherrare taking almost dead. Confiteris with those roots, able to delay them just a little bit longer. Infeed with the slows, able to delay them a little bit longer. This is why you ban Lulu, why you ban Zyra. But just an excellent job by Pexo using the ability of the second pick to guarantee 2 OPs by leaving 4 OP. If you leave 4 really strong characters going into the last 2 bans, then you're able to guarantee that you get 2 and your opponent gets 1.
Roughly.
So just so smart pick strategy actually by Pex here.
Infeed up the top. Infeed, I don't think you got that. Oh, no, Zyra happened. It's okay.
Oh, Spider found Infeed.
Spider Blackfire torch delivery system. That's hyphenated, by the way. Uh-oh, Panzers and Painkiller, and here you go. Here's the 1 stun. Into the second. Nope, he is able to get out of range before the counterattack landed right there. But there's the leap strike taking him down, and that's what I'm talking about right there. That leapfrog combo with Jackson Pantheon. The Grandmaster's Might is up, so Painkiller kind of wants to engage, but he's still just not durable enough to deal with that. Panzers gets 1 stun off, but there's no one to really follow it up. Netherman getting caught in feed over there, trying to put in that extra damage. Gets the Airborne off, though. And Panzers just trying to keep Panzers alive as much as possible because Panzers is capable of doing a lot of damage. And Armor goes in for infeed. Panzers doesn't want his little picks dead, but unfortunately, that's what's going to happen. Losing Jax like that really crippled their damage output. And that's going to give them a chance to make a play for the top.
Yeah, Peg's just straight up overextending there. They were getting way too confident in their ability to close this game out.
Uh-oh, Buddha Rice getting really aggressive in the bottom here. Breaks the tether, so not going to get the snare right there.
Yeah, no, and it's just Buddha Rice with his Vayne mechanics is just going to be putting out so much DPS. And that's going to be a problem that I'm not sure how they're going to be able to do, because Enema needed to get the advantage early so that way they would have at least the lead going into the hyperscaling Painkiller plus Buddha Rice. But they were not able to do that, and Pex is just going to scale way harder than the Jellynecks are going to be.
They didn't. It looks like they took them a second to realize they didn't have the windmill. So they hung around the middle of the map for a while before breaking someone off to get it. And now they're retreating up towards that top point. There's long distance interrupt though, goes off, and now they're all falling back in that position right there. We got Jelly coming up to the top right there, routing around that top point. There goes the equalizer down at the top.
With his pineapples. Wow, so much AoE. Wow, and Netherrare coming down just to be knocked up and for Panzers to just clean it up.
Nice arcade shift by Talith BA, sticking his head up there saying, hey, hit me, disappears from the fight entirely. Rumble picks up a double kill. Infeed can't really do anything about that on his own.
Soren able to mostly stall out bottom lane, realizing that he can't duel Buddha. He can just sit on the point and just clear the wave.
Infeed heading down towards the speed shrine there. It looks like he's not going to recall. Instead, he's going to stay active on the map, and he's going to what? He's going to pick up that, using the clairvoyance up there to make sure there was no one waiting, so he knew if it was safe to grab it or not. Nice little play right there. Clairvoyance, short cooldown. Don't be afraid to use your clairvoyance, guys.
Yeah.
Use it; it'll come back.
Yeah, no, Clairvoyance actually has a shorter cooldown than a Grez's Lantern, if you get the Masters and stuff.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's literally it's a global range Grez's.
Middle of the map, Commodore getting caught out. Panzer's coming in to try and do the damage right there, but he gets taken down and doesn't even get a kill for his troubles. Buddha Rice coming up, trying to take care of Armor right there, but not able to connect, proc those two silver bolts, so Armor not going to go down. Peoples is going to be okay. Up at the top, Painkiller has to do with Talith, and Talith can just hang back and delay this for a really long time.
Yeah, Sauron though, just taking down Infeed there. So much damage coming out of this Karma. This Karma, with all this bot lane farm, is actually going to be really scary. The only reason it's not too big of a problem is because Buddha Rice is even scarier. Infeed barely walking out of that damage zone. Panzer's getting exhausted out of demand drop. That's a pretty big deal. Going down. And Buddha Rice trying to get free CS off of the spiders.
Painkiller able to interrupt that tower, get that tower neutral. That's going to help them out a lot. They got two neutrals right there, so that's going to give them a whole bunch of extra health off of Evelynn Child Sports. Excess health right there. Infeed is okay.
Very nice pressure by the Jellynecks. Talith just on point with his Ezreal play today.
And it looks like Talith has just been solid all game long, but he really hasn't been in a position where he's getting a lot of kills. He's doing a lot of delay, he's landing hits, but it really isn't going, he missed Buddha Rice, though. Way to miss while I'm complimenting your aim. He aims most of the time. Confidants, nope. Skill shots were not meant to be. And they've just managed to get them back down below 50% excess health, so they are making a pretty solid comeback so far this game. If they can keep this up, this is definitely still winnable for them.
Yeah. I think some of it's the comeback timers, though, really helping them out in these fights. For those of you that don't know, when you're down as much as they were, there's a modifier to both teams' respawn timers, which makes a huge difference in Dominion.
The AoE stun going off right there from Jax, able to land on a whole bunch of people. Buddha Rice, look at that full health Buddha Rice just standing back and shooting shot after shot after shot. You're gonna see him pick that true silver bolt, yes.
Notably, Talith is almost out of mana, so once he gets his health relic, it might be a little bit different, but the Storm Shield is what was really keeping him alive there.
Yep.
Oh, missing. Now, of course, he's starting to miss. And the ult, clearing out the wave, but not able to tag Buddha Rice, and so I don't think Buddha Rice is getting out of there, saying, I'm done. I'm not going to try and dive.
Yep, down the bottom lane, Sauron got that point, but it was only a setback. The Boneyard was only a setback. And it looks like there's a sweeper going off over there. Just so many vision procs being used. So many vision effects being used here in this game because vision, as you said earlier on, comes at a high premium. Painkiller finding peoples. Neither one of them wanted to see each other. They're just like, we're just going to go our different directions.
Yeah. No, it's just so nice to be able to see into brush without face checking it in the jungle. And only Grez's and Clairvoyants can do that. Painkiller taking a little bit of damage from Sauron. Actually, a lot of damage from Sauron. Sauron getting double hit. Notably, every person Sauron hits with a spell is another 2 seconds off of his mantra cooldown, which can make a huge difference. Initiation coming from Armor. Looks like a full 5v5 team fight here. Trading 1 for 1. Hex cleaning up with Hypercure. However, Sauron almost. Buddha dies. And that is why Karma's scary. Her mantra Q comes up very quickly now with the recent buff to her passive to make it so that even at low levels you get the full 2 seconds off of spell hits.
The top Panzers, nope, getting outranged by at least a little bit up there. Uses the his vision to see if there's anyone going on up there or not. Using that crisis to make sure there's no one waiting to ambush him. Looks like they're going to take the drill back, no problem. They're going to head on up to that top. And man, yeah, those respawn timers are pretty rough.
Yeah, yeah. So the deal is that for every 100-point health difference, starting at 1 to 100 points, there's +2. Oh, Painkiller jumping on Sauron, but not able to really do anything because Sauron again is playing Karma, and you can't touch Karma as a melee character. Engage going up here. Ned are already getting taken down with way too much damage, but
and immediately using that revive, which this is crucial because if he had died there and had not had that revive, it would open a 20-second window where they can really make a big move for the windmill. But that revive really saving the team right there. Equalizer goes down, Infy gets caught out, all the damage at once. Oh, Buddha Rice tumbles through the wall from J4 because Buddha Rice's Vayne does not believe in physics, and they're breaking one off to the top. It looks like Infy yelling up there. The other three applying pressure. There's the CV. It lets them see exactly what's going on there. Sauron coming up from the bottom to try and help control things a little bit up here. And it looks like he's going to have the damage to... Oh, that True Shot Barrage!
Barely misses. Sauron taking a lot of damage from Buddha. Buddha getting the condemn into the plants, actually, notably. So that way the plants can just keep doing more damage.
Buddha Rice getting that AA off on them. Barely able to delay. Get that full cap there. There's some minions heading over to the drill. I don't know. They might be able to neutral, actually. I think there's enough. Ouch. Nice shot. Drill is neutralized. Looks like they're going to go ahead and let it go in favor of having a better defensive position up at the top right there. And, oh, Buddha Rice's health is alive, but it's not going to be enough to keep him alive.
Well, Complicator is coming in, doing a lot of damage to Sauron, but again, Sauron's playing Karma. It's not like Karma actually has trouble staying alive. So, Jellynecks, still taking down, able to pick up this top point. Jellynecks have turned it around.
Oh, there's the equalizer going down, but not connecting with anyone.
However, I will note that now that the respawn timers are much more equal, there's going to be a lot of difficulties for them to deal with the hyperscaling Vayne and Jax.
Let's see how this top fight goes up here. Oh, Karma coming up to the top now. Bringing Sauron up here to the top. Bringing both the bottom lanes up to the top. It's really changed the dynamic of the game a lot. Now we've seen Vayne's damage really kind of getting out of control up here. Sauron is going to be able to mitigate that a lot because Sauron does have that shield and that snare. Plus he's got a lot of damage on top of that. It should hopefully help balance things out.
Yeah, Talith using the Iceborne Gauntlet to effectively wave clear. So that way they just don't... So that way the tower does not get pressured and they don't have to burn garrisons just to deal with minions. Big fight coming out here.
And oh, J4 getting taken down immediately right there. They'll find some garrison down on that tower right now. Buddha Rice, oh, Buddha Rice, that's scary. I don't know if you should dive like that. It looks like they are able to rout them off.
Bottom both die and both immediately revive.
Perfectly symmetrical fighting, never solved anything. Buddha Rice, that shield, oh, that's not quite enough to keep him alive. Glare Lance goes off right there. Sauron and Talith PA are low on health, but they have to recall. So even though Vayne died, it wasn't actually that bad because they still forced Ezreal and Karma away from the point.
Yep. Yeah, and that's the critical thing, is knowing when it's safe to die and when it isn't, is pretty much what differentiates high elo from low elo, and the good from the great players.
And people's down there clearing that wave. Middle of the map, Infeed picking up that Storm Shield. Spider loves plant. That was very interesting. The Spider took a hard detour. Uh-oh, Karma. Nope, not going to be able to tag Infeed right there. Infeed was having none of that. Grouping around in the middle of the map right here. And this fight is going to be important.
Yeah, bot lane, Commander Peoples is just trying to stall out Jax, because Jax is able to do a lot of damage. But when it comes to ult being popped, Commander Peoples is much more effective, and so that's how they're able to trade evenly with the dot.
His revive is down, remember, as he used it in the last fight. So it's going to bring all of Pex down towards that lower point right now.
And we're going to see a big... let's see, Pex is going to be looking to at least delay this. Oh, if Infeed gets picked off here, that could be disaster.
Uh-oh. And he barely survives right there, which means he's still going to be able to contribute to this fight. He's going up looking for that health bar up there.
Buddha doing so much damage. Buddha, so much damage, but not enough. Minions are not going to be able to neutralize this top point. Infeed's going to come up, clear it out, but Infeed is incredibly low, with Sauron coming up to just absolutely decimate him. So all it takes is one Mantra Key to land, and Infeed is dead.
Talos PA decides, I want to win the game, so I'm going to cap this middle point.
And double neutralize.
That's pretty much it.
Oh, Sauron just straight up whiffing the Mantra Q. However, double neutralize with 2 points owned by Jellynecks means that they are currently taking down points on Pex's Nexus. Oh, and the interrupt.
Nope.
Oh, wow, Buddha. Nice dodge.
Main doesn't believe in that.
However, that's still that's still a point that's neutralized and taking down rather fast. Pex needs to cap a point now.
I don't think they really have the opportunity to, unless they have to sweep this fight. And they're not. That's unfortunate for them.
Buddha doing so much damage to Netherari. And that is game. Or Lulu.
Not enough time.
Nope, not enough time.
Lulu
Good
needed
game.
an extra person on that. So it looks like we are going to go to a game 3, guys. You Jelly?
Ivanek? Does that count?
Maybe. Is it alive? Where'd my cursor go? Not that button.